because I've been in a lot of environments with guys who are not Catholic and are just honest, is I get a lot of questions about celibacy. I've had a few times where people are kind of like, guys they're baffled by it. And I think they're even baffled by it by the fact that I'm like, I appear happy, because I think I am relatively happy. And they're like, oh, this guy seems like a normal guy. I mean, I hope that you say that at least. And outside of the beard and the cassock, I think I think people think of me as being somewhat normal. And so they're perplexed by this. Like, how can you be? And let's be blunt. I mean, we don't have hopefully any little kids listening. They're like, how can you be happy without having sex, or how do you be normal? And they're like, well, you just kind of push it away or whatever. It's like, well, really, no. It all has to be understood in the context of contemplation. A priest will unleash grace in his life to the extent which he conforms to Christ and takes this invisible journey. And one of the big things that I've gotten into a lot with people is the only way to really be celibate and be happy is to allow the gift of celibacy to lead you deeper in meditation, prayer, and contemplative prayer. I think the strange paradox for men is that to be truly strong and make that interior journey and be truly courageous and be truly powerful, it involves a kind of surrender and a meekness and a humbleness that's very hard for some men to have, if that makes sense.
I think it's hard for humans to have. In general, the surrender and the humility to allow Christ to work in you like that. Excuse me. And I think it's because you're being a witness to it is why they're approaching you and talking about it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Especially in this time where we're going through this scandal and where it's being talked about, and they see you, they're like, but you're happy. You know what I mean? Like, why are you happy? You know, like what, it's hard. And I really do think the scandal makes people look at priests differently and try to assess, like, are you one of them? Are you a good one? You know what I mean? And I mean, I feel like I've had those moments too, where I just kind of like, I just want to observe and see like where these people are. So I know, because it's now a level of, we don't know how to trust, you know, and allowing our lives as lay people to trust in the priests again, and to be able to discern like good ones who are holy and celibate, and, you know, just trying to be a witness to Christ and to the internal transformations that we're all called to. You know what I mean? But in you and in celibacy, it creates a more visual witness than maybe for other people who don't have that particular charism.
That makes sense.